Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining, my name's Andrea and I'm the artist and entrepreneur behind Coco Michelle Illustrations. And welcome to this week's studio vlog. If you learned something from this vlog or just like hanging out with me, definitely consider subscribing and share this with a friend you think will enjoy it too. Now let's jump right in. Happy Sunday! We're starting the vlog a little bit early this week because we are in New York City. We are here, we are leaving right now. I'm heading over to my in-laws, but we came here to see all of our products at Macy's yesterday, so that was super exciting. I didn't get a lot of footage because I wanted to experience and live my life in real time, so I apologize that I didn't like film the whole thing, but it was a very special and sentimental moment, so I just wanted to kind of, you know, soak it up and enjoy it. But yeah, we definitely had a good time, had a little bit of opportunity to relax, but it was kind of all go yesterday. My parents came into the city to see this stuff. Jeanette, my best friend, and her roommate Steffi came in, and my brother-in-law and his girlfriend Kira came, so it was a good time. It was a good time. We all went out for lunch afterwards. It felt almost normal, right, babe?
Yeah, it definitely did.
Do you guys remember him? Mr. Coco, he doesn't make appearances anymore. Okay.
That's all right.
So we're just getting ready to get out of here so we don't get charged for an extra day. So I will see you later.
What you really know about me? Do you really see me? Do you really see me now? If only you could hear me out. We could be something like a harmony. Stack it up and let it breathe. Talking about stability. Darling, it's a guarantee. What you really know about me? Do you really see me? Do you really see me now? If only you could hear me out. We could be something like a harmony. Stack it up and let it breathe. Talking about stability. Darling, it's a guarantee. Sometimes I can't decipher what is real life.
Good morning, happy Monday. We are back in the office and we are about to start tackling the Macy's stuff. We have this stack that I still showed you guys last week that we are about to get chopping. Hubby's back here in the office. Today is Michael's first day at daycare, like full day. So now we are just like full-time Coco Michelle for real. This is the first time. So we had a Monday morning touch base. How did you feel?
Feel good, productive, very good, getting stuff done. So
feeling good and invigorated, so we're about to get to work. So I just finished that little illustration. I just showed you guys kind of like me playing around with the font because I wanted it to look like it was on like a three-dimensional figure, because I know a lot of people do like words or like graphic t-shirt illustrations and then it looks like they just pasted words like flatly, and I don't like how that looks, so I kind of had to liquefy it a little bit and adjust it, but I like it a lot. It's doing pretty well on Instagram. Yeah, over 800 likes already, and it's been just over 20 minutes, so that's really good. I wanted something basic but, you know, relatable today. Nothing too crazy. Shares are doing pretty good. We'll see how many shares we get by the end of today, but you can see how many public reshares there are. So yeah, I offered it as an art print in my shop, and then Abubakar and I were like it would also be a good greeting card, but we couldn't agree on if we wanted it with the natural tone background or just a blank white background. So we printed both as options. My printer, the print heads need to be cleaned, so the one with the background has like some streaking on it, so we're gonna fix that. But here are the two options. So we have the one with the background, and then we have the one that's all white. I think I like this one. Abubakar liked this one originally on the computer and I liked this one, but when I saw this printed, I feel like shelf appeal, I would gravitate to this one before I gravitated to this one. Even though I do like how clean this looks, I think this is the one. Okay, so we are gonna start. We got that going, so I'm gonna be like kind of popping in on Instagram, responding to comments, and then I will also be doing some Etsy orders. But before I do anything, I'm about to eat some lunch. Abubakar's mom stocked us up. She gave us all the sauces, all the sauces. We got peanut butter sauce, we got spinach sauce, we got palm olive sauce. So what's the real name for the palm olive?
That's you got it.
No, what's the name in your language?
Palm olive sauce.
That's not how you say it in your language.
But it translates to...
I want to say it in your language.
I don't know.
Jennifer, how do you say the palm olive sauce in Jula? Tena?
Yes.
Tena. Thank you. Your brother wouldn't tell me.
What's on it?
I don't know.
I don't think it's over yesterday somewhere.
He's not over it. He's definitely not. He's already mentioned it twice today.
Really?
Yeah. You know he's sensitive. There's something wrong with the man.
Why you gotta be so sensitive?
That's what we're all trying to find out. So I'm about to go heat up my tena.
Oh, wow.
Tena.
Like you said, tennis. I'm about to go heat up my tennis.
Heat up my tena. She said I said it right, so I'm not letting you bring me down today.
Okay.
Be blessed. See you in a second. Hey guys, good morning. I switched to the green tea latte. I had this yesterday and I didn't have any kind of symptoms, so I feel like this will have to do until I get my anxiety in check. So today, what's on the plan, Mr. Coco? I'm asking you to like come alive.
That takes a little time. I'm not camera. I'm just not.
I thought you were a star. So today we are back on our wholesale grind. So we have to finish up the orders. Abubakar cut over 300 cards yesterday. Cut and fold. No, I cut. He folded.
Yeah, I didn't cut.
I forgot. I cut, he folded. So he folded over 300 cards. So now I'm going to print the little backing slip that has the UPC. That's the barcode that they scan so that the price rings up in the system.
So you can pack.
So we can pack those, because the quota is 308 cards a day packaged. So
past that, we did 318.
But we didn't package them yet.
But we didn't. Yeah, so we packed today.
So I'm saying the goal is 310 packaged
so
today.
We have to double up today then.
So we have to package 616 today.
Right.
Hey, that's crazy, because that's exactly how many cards we need for Mother's Day.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, we need 618.
618.
For the Mom's Day card.
So that card is pretty much done. This
and then we have 1,000 more Mother's Day cards that we do next week.
Nice. That's not bad. That's actually good. Well,
plus the 1,000 Father's Day.
That's fine. Papa gone. So it's just 1,000 of each.
No, it's a little bit more than that.
No, I'm saying like there's only 2 kinds, right?
There's 4 kinds, because there's mother-daughter, mother-son, father-daughter, father-son.
See, that would have been easy if we just had
I think it's
straight.
like 550 of each.
Oh, that's not bad. That's good then.
I'm going to get Abubakar set up and start cutting some more cards for him, so he can continue folding. And then while he's folding, I'll print the barcodes.
Very slow at cutting. Very slow.
I'm slow at cutting?
Me, I'm very slow. That's why they probably like, why you don't cut?
And he's not accurate. Very bizarre. Okay, so let's jump into it.
Guess I'm going through a phase. I'm feeling kinda low. I never leave the house, but I'm not home. Can't tell if I'm awake or living in a dream. A caterpillar drifting down a stream. And I just wanna fly away, but I can't seem to get my feet up off the ground. Everything is turning upside down. Maybe we're just butterflies, butterflies. Suppose you ever wonder why we've been going through all this. Maybe there's a cocoon around the world, and we're all dying just to break through. 'Cause we'll be butterflies, butterflies, brand new. La 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 la. My consciousness is just a state of mind. I'll meditate to metamorphosize.
Good morning, everyone. It is not actually the next day, but it is Thursday. Yesterday I did not vlog. Despite having every intention of vlogging, it didn't happen. I was not feeling well, okay? Womanhood, am I right? Abubakar is in the other room doing a session, so when he's done, he's a personal trainer. So when he's done with his virtual session, he's gonna come in and we're gonna get going. So while he's out there, I'm just kind of getting everything prepped. He's been doing an amazing job. I've been kind of like in low-key mode, which is great that he's like kicked it up into high gear, because I'm just like not really in the mood to do like work stuff. I'm really in like research and development and like materials and sourcing. Like that's what's really like getting me going these days. I don't feel like folding cards. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like printing orders. I don't want to do any of that. Luckily, I have this big, strong hunk of man who will fold the hell out of these cards for me. So I appreciate him, especially this week. So today I am just kind of getting inventory together. We ran out of boxes, which was 1000% my fault. I literally watched it like deplenish to nothing before my eyes and was like, I really need those boxes. I really need those boxes. So today I actually wrote it down and was like, stop playing around. So I wrote it down and now I'm ordering it right now. And I just keep all of my inventory in a spreadsheet, and I basically break it down by what I need, and I tag all of the products based off of the category. So whether it be for greeting cards, art prints, packaging, shipping, like I have everything tagged on the left hand side so I can filter, so I can go through category by category. Then I have the actual name of the item, how much each pack costs. So usually the things I buy come in a case pack, which means like you can't buy one unit of it, you have to buy a minimum of 50 or 100. So I basically have that calculated, like what is the case pack, what is the price per pack, and then what that equals for each individual unit. The individual unit price is important for me because of pricing. So even though I have to buy things in a set of 50, let's say, if the package costs $1.07 for one unit, then I need to make sure that's covered in the cost of the item and or shipping and handling costs, so that we are profitable. I like to also track how many units we have on hand, which means in our physical location, as well as on order. So if I have 50 units here, but I ordered 100 units, then that means in total I own 150 units, even though there's only 50 on hand in my physical space today. So we have to keep on top of that. We look at it pretty much every week and just update the information to make sure that we don't run out of things, unless Andrea's feeling lazy, then she runs out of things. So it is what it is. I'm not beating myself up about it, but luckily the shipping will be here tomorrow. If you order before 3 o'clock, it comes the next day. Luckily, because I live not too far away from the place that I buy it from. So I also have in there AWS, which means average weekly selling. So that basically is how many units per week do I go through that specific item. So if I sold 50 stickers a week, everything that goes with stickers is selling at an AWS of 50, which means on an average week I sell 50 of them. So that means the cellophane bags that come with it, the flat mailers that come with it, the sticker paper that come with it. So each of those things, the average weekly selling would be 50. So then what I do is have a WOS column, which is weeks of supply. So I take the average weekly selling and then I divide that by how many I have on hand. So let's say I have 100 pages of sticker paper, 100 cellophane bags, and 100 flat mailers, and my average weekly selling is 50. That means I have 2 weeks of supply. So that means I only have enough material to last me for the next 2 weeks. So for me, that's a red flag. Go on ahead and order some more so that you in 2 weeks are not running into a problem. This is one of those things that the earlier you can get a handle on it, the better off you will be. You don't want to wait until your shop is huge and unmanageable and out of control before you get some inventory management systems in place. So yeah, and then I finish off the sheet and I just have all of the links to everything on the right hand side. That's something that I added because I want to start to figure out ways to make my business as scalable as possible. And a part of that is making things as easy for other people to understand as possible, so that one day when I hand this off, someone can pick up where I left off. So if I ever was not feeling well, or if I needed to do something else, I could easily ask my husband, hey, do you mind going on, checking inventory and placing some orders? All the links are there. He can see how much we have in our inventory, how much we have on hand, and easily how to order it. So that's something that I'm doing to make it so soon I can start onboarding some people, whether it be virtual or actually here, and start handing off those tasks without having to completely turn my business upside down to make it make sense to someone who isn't me. I think that I have a lot of work to do in terms of my print files, because my print files are very much Andrea's mind. If someone needed to come in and start printing for me, they would be very much confused. It's very much like intuitive to me, but for me to explain it to someone else, I'll be like, oh, you're printing sticker sheets? Okay, so for your settings, you're gonna use the ET2720. You're gonna change the print profile to a 1.8 Adobe RGB, reduce the magenta by 2, increase the contrast by 1, and you wanna print it on premium presentation matte on best quality, okay? You got it? It's very complex, so I wanna figure out ways to make it a little more seamless, so someone else can take that on, because I am desperately trying to get back to the art. I am so in the weeds of the business that I can't work on the business because I'm too busy in the business every day. So I want to get back to some boss level stuff, and that requires me to spend time doing things that don't have an immediate reward. I know I'm not alone in this issue, but I have a hard time doing things when I know there is not a direct reward at the end. There is no cookie, there is no trophy, there is not even the satisfaction of completing a task, because it's an ongoing thing. So for me, like updating my print files, renaming files, organizing my hard drive, setting up guides so other people can learn how to do that. I don't want to, you know, but it also is directly preventing me from being able to scale my business the way that I ought to. So I gotta reframe the mental on that, mindset shift. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing this inventory, and then I will check back in. So Abubakar did all of these cards. These are all wholesale. It goes pretty deep, but we ain't done yet. He also has all of these cards that he's done. This is about 600 cards altogether. These ones need to have the UPC and info slip added to them and sealed, and then they'll go into that box. But this is crazy. So yesterday I went to Target and did a little competitive shopping, and I picked up some greeting cards. Now, this is something that I used to do all the time when I worked in retail. It's a great way to understand the market and get a better idea of what the consumer is looking for. And you can tell by like how it's merchandised, the position in the store, etc., etc. So I went and I picked up some of these cards. This one is by Papyrus. It's part of their like Black History collection, as you can see with the little brown arms. But it's really, really beautiful. It has a lot of detail and color and texture, which Papyrus is definitely known for. So I picked this one up, and I really like how they coordinated everything from the flowers to the envelope, which I'll show you a little bit later. But this is definitely like gold star. So I also picked up this card from Papyrus, which has a nice little embellishment on the cupcake. This one is unfortunately not a Black artist, but it does feature a Black illustration. So I picked this one up, and you can see the sentiment inside and the little sticker. But overall, I really like this one. So I also picked up this one, which is by Roseville Press, and you can see they have a little blurb on the back about the artist. You can see that the price point is about $3, so definitely in a different price category than our cards. Not to go against the quality, but definitely something that we keep in mind when we're doing these competitive analysis. I really do like the font on the inside as well. So I also picked up this one, Black Women Are Magic. Super beautiful. You can see they did like that gold foil finish on here. I really like how that looks. And this one is by the Our Voices collection by American Greetings, and it was $4.69, which I think that Roseville Press is by American Greetings as well. Yes, it is. So same company, just like different collections. And you can see inside they have like really beautiful colors, and they have a coordinating. I liked the inside of this one too, because it has like the little coffee with the croissants. So I like those inside details and the coordination with the font. So that's definitely a takeaway that we're going to be implementing into our new collection of cards. But this one is just like really beautiful from the inside out. And then I also picked up this one. This one is another Roseville Press, so you can see the artist information on the back, a little blurb about her, $3. And this one has like that nice fun mix of fonts with a little doodle on it, and it's on both sides. Now what I did for this one, I tore it apart just to see how it's constructed, and they basically printed this out as a trifold. So it's a strip, and they print the whole inside and outside cover on this one strip, and then they fold it so that the cover is double thick, and they just glue it down. So you can see right there, like where I kind of tore the glue off. And that's what makes it feel thicker in the hand. So that was interesting. I don't think my printer can print this wide, but definitely a good takeaway. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be expensing the $50 I just spent on these carts because it was in the name of market research, but it's definitely a good habit. We did this like every week when I worked at Macy's. It's just a good way to get a pulse and get a temperature on what the consumer is looking for, especially when you're looking at big companies because they have the system down pat. So it's a little bit later on in the day. It's about 3 p.m. and I just got off the phone with a professor from a college. I don't want to give out information, but she teaches entrepreneurship and financial literacy, and it's a part of the opportunity that I have with Macy's in the workshop that I'm going through. So basically it was an introduction call where she introduced herself, I introduced myself, and then she basically, how many times am I going to say basically? But she went over the information that her team is going to be asking from me, and they are going to snatch my finances, honey. And if anything Andrea needs is for her finances to be snatched. So I'm really excited about that. But for the rest of the day, I'm going to be editing this vlog because it's going up tomorrow, and then just printing out some more stuff for the wholesale account, probably check on some of my old YouTube things that I need to catch up on, and yeah, just chilling out until it's time to go get the little king. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave you with a drawing time lapse, and I will see you next week. Can you imagine 3 weeks in a row, sis? Give me a black heart in the comments if you see me. Okay, bye-bye.
It took me 17 days to shake you, rearrange my mind, erase you. I waited, all my pride on the table. I was willing and able, willing and able. All of my patience has run dry, 'cause you've been wasting all my precious time. How do you look me in the eye when I already told you? Well, you come and you go, but baby, this love ain't free. So the record's been broke and we're still stuck on repeat, yeah. Well, you come and you go, but baby, this love ain't free. So the record's been broke, but we're still on repeat, yeah. I'm counting 17 reasons not to call you back in and stop you. Just can't help that I want you. If you're leaving, better not spin around it. Ricochet back around it. Don't play me, just come find me. All of my patience has run dry, 'cause you've been wasting all my precious time. How do you look me in the eye when I already told you? Well, you come and you go, but baby, this love ain't free. So the record's been broke and we're still stuck on repeat, yeah. Well, you come